Camp Sunshine provides respite, support, hope, and joy to children with life-threatening illnesses and their families.
There is nowhere else these families can go. And if we don't help each other as a human being, what's our best next step? These families are dealing with the worst situation any parent could possibly, or human being could possibly have to face. Having your child critically ill is a nightmare that these families unfortunately wake up to. If we can't help them, who will?
Camp Sunshine's a retreat for children with life-threatening illnesses and their families, and that end part, and their families, is really what sets us apart from other camps in the nation. We not only bring in the sick child with the life-threatening illness, but every member of the family, moms, dads, siblings, and we bring the family unit, together at a time when the illness has wreaked havoc on the family. So here at Camp Sunshine, the whole family comes together. And not only do they come together as a unit, but they come together with other families who can relate to each other. Since all of our sessions here at Camp Sunshine are illness specific, these are families who come together among other families who have children with the same illness. And that support is incredibly important for these families.
Offering a much-needed respite for families dealing with serious life-threatening illnesses, Camp Sunshine provides year-round week-long getaways for families like the Ungs. Their daughter, Chien, has needed 2 organ transplants, a kidney and a liver, both of which were ultimately donated by her mother, Wendy, in back-to-back surgeries. The Ungs greatly look forward to coming to Camp Sunshine for community-centered support.
Your family, sometimes your family and friends, they believe that having a kid with transplant is like having a car. Like, you just go there, they transplant the organ and it's all fixed. And this is not the case. I mean, when you have a kid with transplant, it's a process. As parents, I find this as a sanctuary, because we can meet other parents with the same kind of situation. As my wife says, it's a dream come true.
Because the families are coming together, and they're coming together from Maine, from all over the country, the families are meeting other families, some meeting families for the first time who can truly identify with what they're going through. So those parent discussion groups that we have every day are critically important to the experience here. If we were just about having fun, as a traditional camp allows kids to do, we'd be half of what we are. It's that whole family dynamic and that support element which truly sets Camp Sunshine apart.
Families can return to camp on beautiful Sebago Lake year after year at no charge. The Camp Sunshine team says insurance generally only covers part of a family's medical costs, so it is crucial to keep the camp free and allow families to come and not stress over financial burdens. To make camp possible, volunteers and community support is greatly needed.
Volunteers have been one of the grounding forces of this organization because we literally run a good portion, maybe 85 to 90% of the program by volunteers. They do it from the heart. And that comes so much across to the families, that to have these strangers that they've never met before be willing to do anything for them is just such a wonderful experience for both, because the volunteers get as much as the families do in watching them, and they go home as enriched because they've helped someone else. Volunteer force is just tremendous force for us.
We really appreciate all those companies or individuals that made possible this, because maybe they don't see who are they sponsoring, but we have a method that we write a letter to them and explaining why this is so wonderful and why it makes your life changing, because this is a life changing camp. You change the way that you see life. You don't only live on your own small circle with your own problems. Now you can share with other parents. Now it's very, very common forums, in the internet, but this is life. You can talk with a person, you can talk with parents, you can see the kids. It's a wonderful experience.
Want to know more about Camp Sunshine? Log on to their website. It's campsunshine.org. There's a link on myfoxmaine.com.